Hello there. It's a little bit of a different video. It's going to be a rant and a talkie one, but lately there have just been a lot of things that have happened that this issue has really been on my heart, and I wanted to do something to try to help it. I thought about it for a while and I thought, one of the best things I can do is just talk about it and get people starting to think. Now, a couple of preliminary things. I am talking mainly to Americans because other countries aren't quite this way. But there is a real problem here that I think we really need to address. Being an artist myself and having a lot of artist friends, this is what I've noticed. We are simultaneously the most complimented people in the world, and we're also viewed as the most useless people on the planet. Artists spend hours upon hours developing their skills and learning how to do a good job. Musicians spend hours learning a piece and perfecting it and performing it well. It's scary to perform too. You're putting a lot of yourself out there just to try to bring joy to people. We work as hard on our art as any other person works on their career, maybe even harder. People will be like, that painting is beautiful. You want to buy it? Are you kidding me? You want $300 for it? Don't you think that's a little ridiculous? I could go and buy a cheap manufactured print that's mass-produced from Hobby Lobby for $20. You should just charge that much. And they don't quite say it like that, or at least the nice ones don't. But no, we can't. We put so much into it. Or as far as music, and I had friendships end over this. There have been people that have been like, oh, you should come play for our church. And they don't mean to pay me anything. They just think I should do it out of the goodness of my heart. Or you should go play for nursing homes because that would be great and people would really love it. Then I explain, and I'm going to explain to you now, okay? Artists and musicians put a lot of money into their thing, okay? Harps, that's not cheap, okay? That is over $5,000 sitting right there. Those harps there. When the big one breaks a string, it costs me about $20 to replace it, depending on the string. And the ones that break the most are those ones. The little one, taking it out and about makes it so it needs regulated quite frequently. That cost me about $200 to do that. And I have to drive somewhere to do it because there's not a regulator in the area. It costs me so much already just to have the things, and you want me to go and play somewhere for free. And then when I explain this to people, then I get guilt tripped for not being a good girl and for not going and playing for people in nursing homes because they would enjoy it so much and they deserve it because they're in a nursing home. Nothing against them, but I can't just afford to do that, and that is not a charity that God has placed on my heart. There are other charities, there are other things that I would play for nothing, and I have. But people shouldn't expect artists to do that normally. And when you are expecting them to do that normally, you're pretty much saying they don't deserve to live. And if you don't feel like someone deserves wages for something, how are we going to survive? Starving artist is a term. He who shall not work shall not eat. We are working. And all a lot of artists want, they don't want the big houses and the big cars. They just want to live and do their work and bring joy to people. Because this is what God has gifted us at. This is what we can do. And people love it. Please share this. Please get the word out. Some things you can do to help is, if you want actual artwork on your wall, get actual artwork from artists, okay? You have no idea how much it elates an artist to sell a piece of artwork. Go on Etsy. Get one real beautiful painting versus a whole bunch of prints from a chain store. On YouTube, there's a really easy thing you can do is just don't skip the commercials. If you watch 30 seconds of it, they get paid. There's also Patreon, and you could go on there, and there's probably some of the artists out there that you're already following, that you already like, that are on Patreon. You give $1 a month, and you get little behind the scenes things from them or something like that. And it's so little per month, but it really, really helps, and really helps them to feel valued and appreciated. Please, America, just start caring about your artists again. Start caring about the people who are trying to make the world beautiful. Make artists feel valued. Because if we don't value them, they're not going to be around.